Like cat.
Da-na-na, da-na-na.
I'm putting back on the team that I can root for right now.
I don't even know if you can root for him right now. It's the sad part.
Putting back on the team that I can currently root for.
We'll see about that. Honestly, I have reservations about them.
Reservations or not, they stole my team, baby.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Oh shit, we're going head to head with CFG right now.
Oh man,
Where Sinide is right now. All right, we're live. I'm gonna make a post. Dude, it's fucking humid.
yes it is. Sun's starting to come down a little bit though, so it's kind of nice.
It's crazy because it's like today and tomorrow were like mid 90s, and then
Catch me inside.
Wednesday is fucking 50s and rain.
Fun.
I don't get it. I'm just gonna. You want to do an Instagram post? I'm doing the Snapchat post.
Yeah.
I need to get Bill the karaoke man to add some Giveon and XXX fuck love onto karaoke.
Now he needs to look at me.
Yo, he story time about karaoke this week. Before you got there, I put in me and Gabe are gonna do "In the End" by Linkin Park, and he comes over. It's like 9 o'clock. No, it was like 8 o'clock. Was it 8:30? He's like, I can't do any of your songs. Yeah, it's corporate place. Your songs have cuss words. And I was like, Bill, it's Linkin Park. Someone literally just did Evanescence. It's like the same song, basically.
That is like the same song.
He was like, I don't know, the songs you guys usually do, I have no problem you doing them after 10 o'clock. But, the people in the dinner area, it'll become a corporate problem. They'll complain. And I was like, bro, it's Linkin Park. And then he was like, as long as you're sure there's no cuss words. So I looked up the lyrics. I said, Bill, there's no cuss words. But now you killed my vibe, so I don't even want to do it anymore. I was pretty upset.
I was killing it this week.
I killed it a few songs. Me and Gabe's girlfriend Justine did High School Musical.
That was fun. I loved it. Honestly, they're Bob to the top,
Yeah,
bro.
that's just
That was a vibe. I can't
yo,
even front.
no cap. I was kind of shocked at how good Gabe did.
Yeah, that's. I was just about to say, Gabe was low key the one that made that a vibe.
And then she hit the Arriba. We did the whole bar. I don't know why, but the one song that got the bar popping the most was Cult of Personality.
Yes, it was.
Big CM Punk fans in the bar.
For real.
And you know what? I found out that group that was like jamming with us, at least one of them is wrestling fans because he said it's clobbering time.
Oh, I bet.
So I was like, okay. And then we found out Hulk Hogan's theme song was
in the book. And so, Jordan absolutely killed it, low-key.
I think that Gabe posted it on Twitter. Let's see if I can find it here. This shit was pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie.
That's way louder than I even remember it.
And then we got it sounds like a wrestling crowd singing it, bro. So proof we get the bar popping 24/7. We're just the life of the party. I gotta get back in. We haven't done a pod in like 3-4 weeks. I gotta get into the mode. I don't think this is our first pod the entire month of May.
Might be.
It is. It is. I confirmed it. The last one we did was. Can I find out? Yeah, it'd be in my StreamYard. Last one that we did was past. Actually, no,
And he's frozen.
capped you. We did 2 in May. I don't know why he does that still. The last one I capped a little bit. We did 2 in May. It just feels longer. We did one May 1st and May 10th.
Oh, nice. All right.
So 20 days ago was the last time.
We're more consistent than we even think.
Yeah. It's all right. I'm back. I got no worry. I got nothing going on Sundays anymore.
Oh, don't take a sip.
I'm doing just fine. Besides the mental breakdown I had a couple days ago. I've been a mess. Chat. Let's catch up. Before I do the intro. So I think, first of all, I think I have a tear in my leg. And it's been bothering me for like 3-4 weeks now. I went to a doctor about 2 weeks ago. And he told me that it was a inflammation in my knee tendonitis, which is a common thing for big dudes like me. But he said it should get better within 4 weeks. It's been 2, and it's only gotten worse. So there's that. And then, I know I've said it before, but I'm still going to try to refrain from saying where I work. But I'm big manager things now, and it's tiring. And yeah. Oh, your boy got his heart broken again. That too. So yeah, so all that kind of came together, and your boy had like a little like. It wasn't like a year and a half ago where I was like on stream like spazzing out, but it was more so just like I needed to let like a nice big fucking scream out, and once I just like fucking screamed, everything was good. Once I just gave out a big fuck, I was good.
Oh. Honestly, yeah, man. Sometimes you need that.
It was one of those. I got out of my car, I took a big deep breath, and I just screamed "fuck" at the top of my lungs.
This is why, honestly, I'd be very careful who I bring in my life, bro. Like, I got too much going on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like,
long story short, chat. I'll just say me and that person's on better terms than the last time, so that's why I'm not like on stream crying my eyes out again. But yeah, your boy got a lot going on right now, so I just kind of wasn't in the right mind frame for a podcast last week. But we're here today, and now I have even more to be depressed about because the Miami Heat lost Game 7, and you can go fuck yourself.
You could continue. I mean,
I'm upset. What's even more upsetting is who I can see is in the live chat right now.
Oh, coming live from East Cyprus.
It is and isn't what you think it is. There's like 2 people.
There is
one is what you think it is, and the other is not what you think it is.
All right, yeah.
Shout out our competition tonight, CFG Streams.
Shout out. We just referenced Gabe earlier, about 5 minutes ago.
They're streaming, but like if you're here, you should just stay here. I'm part of COGs. I'm just on the side stream, you know. Um, do I want to talk about the playoffs first, or do I want to save the rates for the end?
I mean, you're going 1v1 with me today. So
Let's watch the Eddie Kingston promo real quick. So Eddie, first of all, let's do a real intro real quick. What's going on? Shut the fuck up, cat. What's going on, people of the internet? It's your boys, the Heat Check. And we are back at it like a bad habit. If you want something, you gotta go grab it. I am your host with the most. Your girlfriend's favorite, your mother's favorite, your auntie's favorite, your sister's favorite, your daughter's favorite, every single one of your ex-girlfriend's favorites, your female best friend's favorite, my ex-girlfriend's favorite, my ex-girlfriend from before that's favorite, and your dead great-great-grandmama's favorite. Leonardo, No Caprio, Poppy Bezos, the Big Hoss, Austin. And I am joined with the Shaq Daddy Diesel Cool, Mojo Jojo, Poppy Jussie. You gotta do like Gabe. I can't do like Gabe. Josiah.
actually, for today, we're Poppy Tatum. We're Poppy Tatum today. Light skin gang, you hear me?
Anyways, we're gonna start. Before we talk the AEW show that Josiah didn't see, so I'm just going to explain the 5-hour show to him. We're going to watch one of the promos from the show because Eddie Kingston got a fire promo. So here we go.
This has been going I don't even know how long this has been going on with me and you, Chris.
Like how they just censored Jack Daniels.
To the lost. I'm trying to drown my demons again, but they know how to swim, folks. I don't know how I'm gonna act or what I'm gonna do Sunday. I don't even know the rules of this. But what I do know is that you, Chris, have brought me back to a place that I don't want to be. You brought me back to a place where I'm drinking. You bring me back to a place where I'm not calling anybody. You brought me back to a place where I sit in a dark room and I just think bad thoughts. And then I start feeling like a kid again. And I feel like I don't deserve this. And I feel like things are not going my way. And then you burnt me, Chris. You scarred my face, Chris. I don't know where I'm at mentally. I don't want to be here. I don't want to do the match. I don't want to wrestle no more because I am scared. I am terrified of what I'm going to do to you. I'm terrified of what I'm going to do to the rest of you. You guys don't understand. This is not funny to me. This is not a game to me. I hurt people. I've hurt people my whole life. And now you're bringing this back. You're bringing this demon back. Everything is, I'm losing everything because you are bringing this back. Chris, I can't stand you because now I'm going back to what's comfortable. And what is comfortable is burying you in the ground. What is comfortable is hurting you. I dare you. I dare you to come Sunday and find out why. For years I lived in fear of myself. Why I would see my mother bail me out of jail. Why no company ever wanted me. You're gonna find out. And Tony Khan, this is also on you. Because you can stop this. You can help me not become this. I drink to drown my demons. But they know how to swim, Chris. I'll see you all Sunday.
Wow. That was heavy.
That promo kind of hit different.
WWE would never make anything like that.
No, and that's why I like AEW.
Yep, that was very good.
I feel like since you didn't see it, I should see if there's a highlight video.
There might be. Actually, it's YouTube. There is.
I don't think there's any right now. They're probably all taken down. No, I don't want a 3-hour highlight video. Sorry, bro. Okay, well, I guess I'll try to explain the show the best I can to you without you seeing anything on screen. Damn, I really wanted to see you, like, show you at least the Anarchy in the Arena highlights. Nah, I think we're SOL on that. Unless AEW Double or Nothing 2022 lights. Surprise, there's nothing. Alright, well, I guess let's do this. Okay, well. This is I'm frozen. I have a pretty good write-up on the show. So I'll just do that. 2022 highlights.
Someone has a... Oh, no, never mind. That's a different... I thought someone had already put the full show on there and got away with it.
All right. So, pre-show, we had the team of Tony Nese and Smart Mark Sterling taking on Hookhausen, which is Hook and Danhausen. Danhausen spent the early period of the match in the ring, cut off from his corner as Nese and Sterling built momentum. He was able to make a tag to Hook, and Sterling bailed from the ring apron. But Danhausen made the mistake of patting Nese on the back, which counted as a tag, as Hook ran wild on both members of the team with a variety of throws and suplexes. After Hook put Sterling down, Danhausen asked for the tag and came in to put his foot on Sterling's chest for the pin. There wasn't much to the match beyond warming the crowd up by having the very over team of Hookhausen getting the win. CBS gave it a C. That's probably why I gave it 2. I mean, it's a pre-show match. So, match number 1, MJF versus Wardlow. Wardlow entered. He was in the holding, like when someone gets arrested at a hockey game or something. He was in the holding pen, and he was chained up with 3 handcuffs, and he walked out with 6 security guards handcuffed up with no music after MJF made his ring walk to the ring. MJF, of course, had rumors all weekend of not showing up, which is still not really confirmed to be true or false. Some people are saying that he's not coming back. Some people are saying that he is. He came out. He looked like he did not want to fucking be there. He got in the ring and mocked the whole plane rumor by like doing near in the ring, and he went, "Fuck you guys." And fucking Wardlow came out. Wardlow went to go after him, but MJF immediately left the ring. And he did like the whole like "fuck you guys," whatever. Haha, I'm a heel. And he kept trying to get away. until Wardlow got in the ring with him. Wardlow had him up for a power bomb. He got off of it, put him up for another power bomb. He poked him in the eye, and then MJF fucking set on the ring, goes in his tights and grabs his ring. And he's like, yeah. But then the camera zooms out, and Wardlow is standing right above him, and the ref takes the ring out of his hand. And Wardlow power bombs him 10 times. Yeah. Wardlow wins. It wasn't really a match. It was a gimmick. But it's exactly what should have happened with the feud. There's no way MJF should have gotten a single anything on Wardlow in this match. So I give it an A just for MJF showing up and doing the job. Doing the business.
Yeah, we'll see if it's a work, because I've read that a couple articles where they say this is a work, and he's just kind of just playing around with the fans right now. But we'll see. I think WWE is going to throw him a shit ton of money regardless. So I think this storyline becomes real if it's not real already.
Regardless, MJF is better than you, and you know it.
Yep, 100%. 100%.
Young Bucks versus the Hardy Boys. Let's start it off rough. Jeff Hardy's old, man. It was what you would expect out of a Young Buck Hardy Boys match. It picked up towards the end of the match, but like the first 10 minutes or so, God, the Hardys are just old, and the Young Bucks have the same match every time. This wasn't amazing. The Hardy Boys won the match.
Not surprising.
And yeah, I give that match a C. If I had to give it a grade. TBS Championship, Jade Cargill versus Anna Jay. This match was rough. Fucking these two are not ready for pay-per-view. This should have been either a pre-show or Dynamite match. Anna Jay is green as green comes. Jade Cargill, only a year into her career. She's very, very good, but she's not the one to carry a match right now. The story of the match, though, came when manager Stokely Hathaway made his debut. He was known as Malcolm Bivens. He just got released from WWE a few weeks ago. He showed up and distracted Anna Jay, and Jade Cargill had to win, so he joined Jade Cargill. Chris Statlander comes out for the save on a 3-on-1 beatdown, but it's still 3-on-2. So the real save comes with the artist formerly known as Ember Moon, Athena, making her AEW debut and chasing them off. This match was C-. But the post-match is good.
I will say, yeah, nice debut.
Good to see Ember Moon. Good to see. Stokely Hathaway is probably the best manager in pro wrestling that's not named Paul Heyman. So, yeah. House of Black, Malachi Black, Buddy Matthews, and Brody King take on the team of the Death Triangle, the Bastard Pac, Ray Fenix, and Penta Oscuro. Everyone go watch this match. I cannot recite this match move for move because it's a fucking spot fest. But the finish comes when Julia Hart, the lights go out. Julia Hart is in the ring. She blows mist in Pac's face. After about 6 months of teasing Julia Hart joining them, she finally joins them. And yeah, this is a fun 6-man tag. I gave it an A+. And so did a lot of the internet. Easily the best match of the night. Owen Hart Foundation men's tournament final. Joey Samoa taking on Adam Cole Bebe. Surprisingly, this is the first time Samoa Joe and Adam Cole have ever had a match against each other, ever.
I was wondering that, actually. I saw they were facing each other, and I was like, did they face each other on Joe Samoa's back into NXT?
Well, they're finally paying off when Samoa Joe choked Adam Cole out on his last episode of NXT. So we'll call it like that. But yeah, Samoa Joe's here. Joe is in that weird part of his career where he's in what I like to call the Mark Calloway portion of his career, where he does moves and then needs to take a breather with rest holds for a little bit. And it kind of makes me sad that Samoa Joe wasted his athletic prime in TNA. Because good lord,
100%.
what that could have been for WWE or AEW now. But Samoa Joe's still serviceable. He's still Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Just Samoa Joe running at like 50% speed. Adam Cole is still Adam Cole, baby. So yeah, it was a good match. It was nothing special. Adam Cole, of course, wins because Tony Khan has a hard on for Adam Cole, and I thought Samoa Joe should have won the match, but to each their own. I get it. Adam Cole's Adam Cole. Samoa Joe is Joey Samoa. So, Adam Cole got a promo beforehand, and I thought it really would have been funny if you did Steiner math. Samoa Joe.
That would have been funny as hell.
Of note, and this will make sense in a second, Adam Cole was wearing pink Owen Hart themed version of his gear. So we had like the regular Adam Cole trunks, but they're pink and black.
Nice.
The reason I know that Britt Baker versus Ruby Soho is the women's Owen Hart tournament final. Britt Baker, of course, Adam Cole's girlfriend. She comes out also in a pink Owen Hart themed outfit. And the first thing I said out loud in the movie theater was, how does Britt Baker do a Hart themed gear better than Natalya?
It's rough. That's a tough scene.
Fozzie's lead guitarist plays Britt Baker to the ring. By play, I mean he had a guitar in his hand, but he was not playing the guitar. Meanwhile, Rancid plays Soho out to the rings, singing their song Ruby Soho, which is her theme song. Ruby Soho should have won this match, in my opinion. She lost to Britt Baker in her first title match a few months ago, and I thought it would have been good to avenge the loss here, and I don't think Britt Baker needs this win because Britt Baker is the most made woman on their roster.
Yep.
But for some reason, they have Charlotte Flair syndrome with her, where she just has to win everything, and I'm getting sick of her. Britt Baker wins. That was a good match, but both tournament matches, it's exactly what I thought the whole tournament was. Every match in the tournament was just kind of meh. The only good match in the tournament that was like above like normal, like minimum standards was the opening round match between the Revival members. Besides that was a 5-star match. The rest of the card, the rest of the tournament, it was like 3 stars at best. And that's what I gave both of these matches, 3 stars. After the match, Dr. Martha Hart presents the title belt and the trophy to Adam Cole and Britt Baker. The belts looked gorgeous. But
so
yeah,
is that like a new mid card belt now?
No, they're doing a tournament every year.
Oh, okay. So they just hold on to the belt for a year.
Yeah, it's like a surprise. Like when Braun Strowman won the Greatest Royal Rumble, and he had a belt for it. But I would be okay. Listen, I love that they're honoring Owen Hart. It's great. Like it's awesome that we're getting to honor Owen Hart right now.
Super gimmicky though. I feel like they could have did it better.
Well, there's two. If they're gonna do it like New Japan's G1 Climax and do it with like 2 groups and have them round robin.
Okay, yeah.
Have like 2 groups of 6 or 8. Have them round robin and like the way New Japan does with their G1, they have 2 groups of 8, and then each person in the group faces every other person in that group one time. A win gets you like 3 points. A tie or a draw
like
gets
soccer, soccer style.
Yeah. So
hockey style.
That's how AEW wanted to do it, but they didn't have the time, which kind of like puzzles me because they announced this tournament 6 months ago and then waited until a month and a half ago to start it. Like, bro, you could have, if you wanted to do that idea, which I think would have been a million times better. You could have just started the tournament sooner. Okay. For some reason, Tony Khan, I want to like Tony Khan, but fuck. Like, his reasoning for certain things, like, a lot of how he books and runs the company just sounds like I'm trying to pop myself. Like, it's like Tony Khan's like, oh, I was a fan of this, so I think everyone else will be a fan of this. But not everything that Tony Khan is a fan of is what we're all fans of. And we'll get to that a little later on when I say like there's certain matches like Ruby Soho should have won this match. Britt Baker won because Tony Khan's comfortable with Britt Baker winning. Or I'll spoil it. The fucking 5-on-5 Jericho Appreciation Society versus Moxley and crew. Jericho's crew wins, but the 3 newer guys in Jericho's group didn't get to shine because the only 2 people in Jericho's group that really got a chance to shine in the match were Jericho and Jake Hager. But it's like, how is that getting anybody over? Like Tony Khan talks all this shit about how WWE doesn't get anybody over, but you ran a 10-man match where the sole purpose of your booking was to get Chris Jericho over.
Which he just doesn't need that.
Like you had Eddie Kingston, you had Santana and Ortiz, you had Moxley and Danielson, and they busted their ass to try and get the others over. And you had Daniel Garcia and the other 2 guys that are part of Jericho's group. And fucking, like, the spotlight was on Jericho. And it's like, why in 2022 are you booking a match to just get Chris Jericho over? Granted, it leaves open, like, the way they booked it, it leaves, like, a possibility for multiple other matches where I wholeheartedly believe they'll put the other guys over. But it's like, it's your second biggest show of the year, and you're putting Chris Jericho, who has a big fucking bald spot on his long hair, over. He had a bad bald spot. That shit was noticeable. Real bad. Like right in the center. Like big circle. Right in the center.
Sometimes it's just time to zoom.
My man's looking like Sting. TNA Sting.
Oh. That was bad.
Anyways, my point being, Tony Khan, like, he worries about the wrong logistics, in my opinion. And I feel like if he was a competent booker, I'm not saying he's not a competent booker, but like if he was like not super hypocritical with some of the things he says about WWE, he would do things like, let's just run the tournament I want to run and start it early. Or maybe I should have my logistics people look into the possibility of a Game 7 being ran on our partner company's fucking channel. Like, these are things. You don't book your pay-per-view on a Game 7 of an Eastern Conference final. You don't book your pay-per-view on a night of an NBA final game. You don't book your pay-per-view on the night of the Super Bowl, for instance. Like, these are things you just don't do because you're isolating your fan base now. You got people like you, for instance, who you would have rather watched the game last night, which I don't blame you. It's your team, the Celtics. I had the game on my phone while I was watching the pay-per-view in the theater. But like, not everybody has a chance to do that. And Tony Khan's isolating his fan base and like making them choose a pay-per-view that a lot of people aren't going to choose. Which, I mean, I guess it worked because they had their biggest buy rate and crowd of all time last night.
I just think I just don't like the length of the show.
Yeah.
I've been talking about this a lot recently, but I think they could add 3 more shows, 4 more shows, bring in more money, bring in more interest, I think, and you could probably cut these 5.5-hour shows to like 3.5, which is like a standard WWE show, for like a maybe 4-hour show if it's not Mania or like Royal Rumble or something like that.
We'll get to what Tony Khan said about that after I finish talking about the show here. But anyways, back to the show. Next matchup was a 6-person mixed tag team match as the team of Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page, and Paige Van Zant took on Sammy Guevara, Frankie Kazarian, and Ty Conti. The story of this match is they're going forward with Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti's annoying fucking relationship that nobody likes. Like, nobody likes them. Everyone thinks they're annoying as shit. But they rub their relationship in everyone's faces. But like before it was a gimmick, they were doing it unironically.
Oh, okay.
And it's annoying. They stole Paige Van Zant's UFC title belts last week on Rampage. So they came out dressed as Maleficent, wearing the belts. The big thing of this match is Kazarian was actually trying to wrestle, and Guevara and Ty Conti were like making out on the ring apron. Like, he couldn't get a tag because they were like making out, or Sammy was like, oh, you're so beautiful. My beautiful baby. And like Kazarian's like, hey, you stupid son of a bitch, tag in. Kazarian loved saying that. He kept calling him a stupid son of a bitch. He even called Ty a stupid son of a bitch. That's funny. Like he tagged himself in on Ty, and Ty kind of like, "Hey, wait, what are you doing? Ah!" And he's like, "Shut up, you stupid son of a bitch!" And they're arguing, and the camera's panned in on them arguing, and out of nowhere, Guevara comes to the super kick Kazarian, and Kazarian moves, and he just cleans Ty Conti in the fucking face with a super kick. So Kazarian throws him out of the ring, and then he basically he ends up coming back to fight, but Scorpio Sky and them win. It was fun. It was fun. Didn't need to be on the pay-per-view, but it was fun. Could have easily been on Dynamite. Next match was Kyle O'Reilly versus Darby Allin. They were just killing each other. Again, another match that could have been on Dynamite, but it was a very good match. Kyle O'Reilly won, surprisingly. And yeah, he won because he was choking Darby Allin out with his necklace.
Oh, shit. That's tough.
AEW Women's Championship match. Thunder Rosa taking on Serena Deeb. The best way I can explain this was like this was your like technical masterclass of the show. Again, another one where there was like a lot of like technical moves, and me explaining it move for move wouldn't do it justice. So I would say go watch it. I gave this match a solid B+. Thunder Rosa won. Anarchy in the Arena. It's the Jericho Appreciation Society, which consists of Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, Daniel Garcia, Matt Menard, and what the fuck's the last guy's name? I always forget their new names. They just got new names. The fucking fifth guy taking on the team of Eddie Kingston, Santana, Ortiz, Bryan Danielson, and Jon Moxley. So Moxley and them come out to hit Moxley's theme song "Wild Things," and Jericho's crew who they came out dressed as a boy band in all white to fucking Judas. But the intro, remember back in the day, like in like 90s WWF, where all their shows started off with the World Wrestling Federation for over 20 years, the marquee in professional wrestling. So their intro is Matt Menard going, yeah, the Jericho Appreciation Society for over 4 weeks. Your leading provider is sports entertainment. And then it cuts into Judas. So they go out in the crowd and fucking they start brawling with Moxley and all them. And for 10 minutes, fucking New Jack style, Wild Things just keeps playing while they're brawling. And this was the funniest shit. This woke up the theater. Fucking, it's just them. Like, I wish I can find the beginning of this match for you. Because, like, you'd understand how fucking awesome it was. It's just 10 dudes beating the living shit out of each other in the crowd. Like, just shots everywhere. Like, the camera keeps changing every 2 seconds. And the whole fucking time they're brawling, this song fucking plays. Where is it? This song plays 3 times in a row, and it starts over from the beginning every time. It's like a movie scene. It's 10 dudes fighting to this song in the background for 10 minutes. So Wild Thing is playing, and they get to a part where Jericho and Moxley are fighting over at the sound area, the technical area, and Jericho fucking takes the sound box and unplugs it, and the whole crowd, boo! The only thing that I say they should have done better, and I saw this on Twitter and I agreed with it, it would have been so much better if Jericho just changed it to Judas. And fucking Judas just started playing for 10 minutes. But dude, this match was insane. I guess I'll read what CBS says here. As expected, this match is basically chaos from the opening jump, with all 10 men brawling around the arena and blood being spilled within 20 seconds. Matt Menard was bleeding like a stuffed pig early, and Moxley also began bleeding with a large hole in his head. Wild Thing continued to play through the match until Jericho smashed the soundboard. Jake Hager was put through 2 tables with a street sweeper to the outside by LAX. Daniel Garcia hit Ortiz with a pile driver from the apron onto the ring steps. Everyone was paired off
Frozen.
through the crowd around the come on, there we go. Everyone was paired off through the crowd around the ring in the concession area and anywhere else they could brawl. Moxley unhooked the top rope and used it to cross Jericho, while Eddie Kingston and Daniel Garcia brawled into a freight elevator. After more chaos than could really be typed out, Moxley and Danielson were paired with Jericho and Hager in the ring until Kingston stumbled out. He looked like a fucking drunken madman.
I saw that clip.
White shirt covered in mustard and blood with a fucking gasoline tank in his fucking hand. He comes out and he dumps the gas on Jericho and the Bryan Danielson until Bryan Danielson calls him a dumb fuck and starts fighting with him because he has a lighter in his hand. Kingston and Danielson brawl until Jericho hits both men with a chair. Jake Hager sends John Moxley onto a table covered in barbed wire. Jericho hit Danielson with a turnbuckle assembly for 2. Danielson fought off Hager and Jericho until they were finally able to take him out, and Jericho locked in the half crab, and Hager wrapped the top rope around Danielson's neck until Bryan Danielson passed out. The Jericho Appreciation Society won. If you were hoping for chaos out of this match, you got it. Blood, big moves, wild brawling, barbed wire, and the threat of a man being lit on fire. This was pro wrestling at its most ridiculous and honest. A+. And I agree. That match was fucking chaos. I loved it. That was match of the year until they do Blood and Guts. Because that's where I think this feud is leading, to them doing Blood and Guts, which is AEW's version of War Games. They can't call it War Games, but it's more like the actual War Games than NXT's is. But yeah, fuck. The match was what the show needed at this point, 4 hours in. It was like a shot of adrenaline into everyone's arms. Then we got the AEW tag title match where Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus retained, defeating Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland, whose team name is now Swerve in My Glory, and Team Taz, which is Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs. This match was fun. I thought Keith Lee and Swerve should have won. They had one part. Fucking Ricky Starks goes for a dive on the outside, and he fucking lands on his neck. And Keith Lee, who's like, let's say you're looking at the screen, right? Keith Lee standing on the opposite side of the ring from where you would be in the crowd where you're looking for the tag. And all you see is Keith Lee on camera, eyes wide. He looks at the camera and goes, "Oh my God." And then Swerve comes on camera. He looks at the camera, high fives Keith Lee. They lock hands. He looks back at the camera. He winks, and then Keith Lee helps him do like a run up the top rope into a flip over the top rope. Shit was fucking. I wanted them to win so bad. I love Swerve, and I love fucking.
I didn't even know they were a tag team. So like when you said that, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
like,
they're a tag team. They're a tag team in AEW now. Here, I think I have that part right here as a GIF. This shit was fucking great. Yeah, right here.
That's so sick. Holy shit.
This match was dope. Yeah, I love them as a team. And I love the fact that they debuted the team name Swerve in Our Glory last night. That shit was fucking. I saw that. I was like, oh, it's so dope. Yeah, it was a good match. Really bad spot on the card. That's another problem with AEW. They don't know how to position their card. I don't understand why you would put 2 multi-man matches right next to each other on the card. I would have spaced those 2 matches out. I would have put the tag title match as the opener, honestly. But I understand if MJF actually didn't want to be there and he wanted to get out. I get it. But anyways, main event time. it's Hangman Adam Page defending against the best in the world, CM Punk, for the AEW World Championship. The storyline going into this match is they're both faces, but Adam Page is trying to paint CM Punk like a villain. And he said that he cannot let CM Punk win the world title because he needs to protect AEW from CM Punk, because CM Punk doesn't respect the AEW world title, even though CM Punk has given nobody a reason to believe that he's a bad guy. He's given nobody a reason to believe that he doesn't respect the title. It's just Adam Page saying it. So Adam Page's storyline the last year is very eerily similar to the storyline of Johnny Gargano back in NXT, where with Gargano, his best friend turned on him, and he became so obsessed with beating that best friend that he kind of turned into that person. And it got to the point where Gargano had turned into Ciampa, and they had reformed as a heel DIY. So the story with Page is he kept not winning the big one, and he lost to Kenny Omega because Kenny Omega cheated, and he finally was able to win the AEW World title from Kenny Omega. And he's been a big baby face, and now Adam Page seems to be kind of turning into Kenny Omega the way he's going about winning matches. So they had a good match. There were some sloppy points, like one part where fucking Adam Page went for a powerbomb on Punk, and he pulled Punk's tights way down, so all you see is Punk's bare ass for a good 2 minutes. I'm sure Punk wasn't too thrilled about that. There were some stiff parts. There was a part where CM Punk went for Adam Page's buckshot lariat, but so Adam Page, I'm sure you've seen it, where he like gets to the rope and he does his like front flip into a lariat. Punk did the front flip and landed like Vince McMahon tearing both ACLs at the Royal Rumble in 2005, and he did it twice. 2 times he fucked up the spot, and Adam Page had to cover for him by helping him out. So Page throws Punk outside of the ring, and Page is getting sick of CM Punk hanging in there. So he grabs the world title, and he goes, "This will never be yours. This title will always belong to me." So that he put the ref gets the belt from him, gets in the ring, but then the ref gets knocked down, and Adam Page sees that, so he grabs the belt, and for like a minute, he's debating hitting Punk with the belt. He's debating doing what Kenny Omega did to him. And then he goes, "Nah, I can't." But he took too fucking long thinking about it, because he goes for the buckshot and Punk catches him and go to sleep. Boom! First GTS of the match. 1, 2, 3. You're a winner. And the new AEW World Champion heading into their next pay-per-view in 3 weeks at Forbidden Door, CM Punk. And, of course, their next pay-per-view is in Chicago, Illinois. So, yeah, Punk's World Champion. I kind of figured when they announced Forbidden
Good timing.
They announced Forbidden Door is in Chicago and All Out is in Chicago. So they have 2 pay-per-views within the next 4 months in Chicago. So there you go.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I think I went into it thinking Punk should win anyways. I think Adam Page, he was at like 140 days as champion, and he served his purpose. He's been champion since November. So, you know, Tony Khan he said from the minute AEW was made, Tony Khan knew who the first 4 world champions would be. And I think when CM Punk and all of them came in, Khan knows who his next 4 is going to be. And I think CM Punk was always that plan to be the next one.
Yep. Adam Cole's somewhere in there too.
Oh, for sure. Adam Cole, MJF if he's not leaving. Wardlow. A man can dream. Wardlow had Celtics themed gear on last night, by the way. His gear was white with blue trim or green trim because he's from Boston.
Nice.
But yeah, Punk's the world champion, and all is good in the world besides the show being 5 hours long. That was like WrestleMania levels length. But yeah. Altogether, I'd say the show was like a 7.5 out of 10. Would have been better if they trimmed like 3 matches off of it and trimmed like at least an hour off of it. pace the show a little better, like have the tag title match not right after Anarchy in the Arena. But yeah, it was a good show. It was fun. And their next pay-per-view is in 4 weeks on June 30th. Or is it the 30th? I think it's the 30th. Something around there. It's Forbidden Door. Every match is going to be AEW versus New Japan, so that'll be fun. Can't wait for CM Punk versus Okada. Or fucking Adam Cole versus Funaki.
Tough.
But yeah, that was Double or Nothing. AEW's second biggest show of the year. One final note I'd like to say is Tony Schiavone at one point says we've broken the Double or Nothing attendance record in our fourth Double or Nothing. We've broken the record. And I was like, well, hold your roll, Tony. So the first Double or Nothing was AEW's first show ever. So of course, everything after that's probably gonna be better. The second and third Double or Nothing had no crowd. Fucking
tough scene.
The second and third Double or Nothing were during the pandemic. So I was like, bro, Tony, of course it's gonna be a new fucking Double or Nothing record. Like, bro, what the fuck? Oh, also, I have confirmed my vote. Jim Ross is the worst commentator of the year 2022.
I honestly, he did a terrible job the last pay-per-view I watched with you guys.
Jim Ross is terrible, and I hate to say it, but right now he's terrible. In other news, the NBA Finals start tomorrow in San Francisco. When not the Miami Heat. I'm frozen. I'm unfrozen. The not Miami Heat visit the Golden State Warriors for Game 1. It's a shame that the team facing the Warriors is not Jimmy Butler. It is not. Oh, well, fuck. No, yeah, no, fuck Kyle Lowry. Not Tyler Hero. It's just it's a team that's not the Miami Heat. So my prediction for the series is I got the Golden State Warriors over the team that's not the Heat in 5.
All right, 5's definitely disrespectful and a lot of hate, but I do have the Golden State Warriors winning in 6 or 7.
I also want to take a chance in a minute to agree with Stephen A. Smith and JJ Redick in saying that even though the Boston Celtics won the Eastern Conference Final, Jimmy Butler still should have been the Eastern Conference Finals MVP.
I think that's absurd. Homie had 3 grossly bad games in the series. I think that is such a bad take. It's so bad. Like, why would I give someone East Conference Finals MVP who fucking lost, first of all, in 3 out of the 7 games? He was abysmal, bro. Not average, not kind of good. He was straight terrible.
Listen, man.
Ass. Doo-doo.
My argument is JJ Redick said it, so I agree.
Well, JJ Redick, he says a lot of great things, and he's technically a coworker. Shout out JJ Redick. But I think you missed the mark on that one, no doubt.
No, my real prediction is I'm gonna say Golden State in 6.
I think that's a respectable prediction for sure.
I'm on Eric Spoelstra's side. At least it was the Celtics, because I respect the Celtics.
Dude, we had to beat 3 really good teams to get here. That's all I'm saying. Golden State hasn't seen a real defense yet. They're gonna get shell shocked game 1 or 2.
I appreciate you calling us a really good team.
No, you guys fucking gave us hell without Tyler Hero. I can't sit back anymore and call y'all average. You're good. I mean,
but yeah. I'm gonna say that you guys give them 6, but that's the best I can give you.
I think we blow them out once and we win one really close one, but I just think they're gonna win 2 more close ones, maybe blow us out once. So like, it's gonna be a good series. So anyone saying it's gonna go like 5 either way I think it's a little not like it's going 6 or 7. These are 2 really top tier teams. Honestly, outside of the Bucks, I'd say that this is the best team in the East. So with the Bucks losing Chris Middleton, I think it was only right for Boston to make the move to the final. And I've been saying this since last year that Golden State was going to be the best team in the West, and I'm not shocked by any of these outcomes. The only thing I'm shocked by is Boston really making it here. I'm very shocked.
I'm just trying to get one more thing here real quick. Maybe it won't let me.
Okay. Ooh, man. I'm digressing here, but yes, it's a move, and yes, the hot tub is open. Just saying.
All right, with that being said, thank y'all for tuning in today. We'll be back hopefully this Sunday, possibly. I don't know what's going on yet. We're going to figure it out. But we're going to try to get back on our grind. I'm going to try to get some interviews and shit going here soon. Maybe just trying to get some ESPN Connects on the show or something. But you work for the worldwide leader in sports.
I was on air this weekend, too.
You were.
I was, yeah.
You said words.
I said some words
about James Harden.
Yeah, which I'm not even the biggest James Harden advocate, but I do tend to defend him when people go a little too far. Basically, the host was I was working the board for Saturday morning on ESPN Radio, Sunday mornings, 10 to 1. You like what I did there? You like that plug? Anyway, he was there. The topic was what do we have to do to classify someone as a superstar in the NBA? So they literally just started listing names. They're just like AD, and one of them was like, no. And I was like, I mean, if he's healthy, he's a superstar. They're going through some people, Jimmy Butler, Tatum, people like that. And then they got to Embiid, and those were obvious yeses. They got to Jokic, and they were like pausing, and I was freaking out in the control room, like, dude, like, I think Joel Embiid should have won MVP, no doubt. But if you're on the fence about Nikola Jokic being a superstar, like, come on, let's relax here. Like, he had the best advanced analytical season ever this past year. Like, that's why he got the MVP. I mean, 6th seed, so like, I don't agree with it, but then we got to Harden. And I was just like, that's when I was 50-50. And the host noticed it in how I was reacting to what they were saying. So he's like, oh, like, Josiah, he's nodding over there a little bit. Like, Josiah working the board. Like, what do you got to say about Harden? And I was like, my biggest point about Harden, what I said on air was, we have to give him a full offseason, rest that hamstring, because I think that was a real thing. Like, a hamstring is a lingering injury, and it doesn't help that Harden doesn't take care of himself off the court. Like, he loves strip clubs. Like, he doesn't see. Like, I'm not saying I don't like players. I'm not saying he doesn't work out and hit the weights, because like, he is diesel too. But I think
he hits weights and eats pizza.
He just needs to be committed. A committed off season. He doesn't need to be this 35-point a game scorer. And I didn't get to really go into that point because I really had 15, 20 seconds. But my main point is, like, he doesn't need to be Houston Harden. He needs to be 24 and 11 assists. And I think he's capable of that, which was my main point, but I really only got to say like half of that.
Listen, James Harden, I get it. I like pizza too.
Dude, don't we all, bro? Like, I love chicken. I love chicken wings.
I like tacos.
Yeah, honestly, and this is so off topic, but we were at the park yesterday, and I think Tracy was like, "Yo, like, oh no, Big Mike, shout out Big Mike." Um, he was like, "Yeah, I got a Taco Bell problem." I was like, "Bro, like, same here, dude. I can't like stop,
Them
uh,
cheesy gordita crunches be going down.
it's crack." And then Tracy's like, "Nah, you got to go to like Chipotle." And I was like, unpopular opinion, and I was looking around. I was like, I think I'd rather have Taco Bell than Chipotle. And I know anyone watching this or listening to this later might judge me, but
Bobby Orlando will.
but I'm not even saying Taco Bell is better, but like I don't know if it's like the crack they put in that shit,
GMOs, baby.
but I don't know, like some nacho fries and a quesarito steak quesadilla sounds pretty fucking fire. Like I could go for some Taco Bell right fucking now,
Is that what
honestly.
we're stopping before?
Probably, honestly.
I had Chipotle today, actually, for lunch. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this week's episode. Thank you all for tuning in. I plug your shit.
You can follow me on Instagram, JOSYH_HOWARD. I promise you, I'm bringing back Killer Instinct. Honestly, like I really do. I've been like on the work grind, but I'm going back to school. Shout out me going back to school, and the college I'm going to gives you access to Adobe Cloud. So like I got my access back to Audition. So you know I got my editing softwares going, and
Chat, what comes first? Killer Instinct or Senchi's return to Twitter? Or Twitch, not Twitter.
Oh, my Killer Instinct, no doubt. That's minus 1,000. You gotta take that bet.
You can follow me on Instagram. No, not Snapchat. Instagram and Twitter at AC Knowlting. If you want the D, you can go to False Denied at SCNCIID on Twitter. That's where you get the D. I'm staying away for a little bit, so you won't find out my shit for now. But
I'm open.
I'm
like,
still
you know
hey,
I'm
listen,
chilling right now, bro.
I'm still your girlfriend's favorite, so it don't matter. Follow the official _HeatCheck on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Twitch for the live streams and VODs. Follow us. I don't even know why I promote this because I don't post anything there anymore. But follow us on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify, where I swear to God, one day our whole back catalog will be uploaded in audio form. But yeah, for now, it's all on YouTube and Twitch. So yeah. That's going to do it for this week. I'm going to go and be sad in the corner. I hope you'll have a good week. We'll see you maybe Sunday. And I'm going to bye.